What's good, y'all? Shagai Makai, and welcome back to my channel. Make sure you hit like, comment, and subscribe. So we got another Game 7 today. Clippers, Nuggets. And to be honest, it really shouldn't even be a Game 7 because it was 3-1. The Clippers had two, double-digit leads. They blew both of them. And now here we are in Game 7. All the pressure is on the Clippers. All the pressure is on Kawhi. Because Kawhi, he really could have closed it out. Everybody calls him this great closer. And I'm not saying he isn't a great closer, but, man, he could not close out this series. Paul George couldn't close out this series. And it's really just, they have no answer for Nikola Jokic. They try to put everybody they got on him. They try to put Paul George, Kawhi, Montrez, Zubac. They have no answer for Nikola Jokic. It's crazy to watch. And Jamal Murray, he does his thing. Michael Porter Jr., he had a big shot in one of the games, I think. I remember that. And honestly, the Clippers need to win this game. Because I don't even want to think about all the slander Kawhi and Paul George are going to face. After the media crowned them the champions, yes, I remember that. The media pretty much crowned them the champions. They called them the most complete team, the most put together team, the deepest team in the NBA, they called them. And they're not wrong. I mean, from top to bottom, they really do have a lot of talent. But if you can't even beat a young team such as the Denver Nuggets when this is the second time in the playoffs, because think about it, Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic's first time in the playoffs was last year. And already this year they given what should be a mega contender a problem like this. It's crazy to think about. Kawhi needs to close out this game. As NBA fans, we need to be honest. We didn't wait all year and watch all these games and go through the hiatus and the bubble process to see the Nuggets versus the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals. If we're being honest, all year we've been waiting for the showdown between Kawhi and LeBron, AD and Paul George, Lakers Clippers. We've been waiting for that all year, and if it goes down like this, I'm gonna be so disappointed. And NBA fans around the world are gonna be disappointed, except for the people who live in Denver. But it's like Kawhi in the last game, it was just uncharacteristic for him. Like towards the end of the game, he's missing wide open shots that he usually makes. He has uncharacteristic turnovers. It's just something just wasn't right. And like I said before, they really had no answer for Nikola Jokic. And it's just crazy to watch. Because Denver, I think we got to give them some credit. No, I don't think. We have to give them some credit because they really just exceeded expectations. I thought they were done versus Utah. They had a 3-1. Utah had a 3-1 lead against them. And they came back and fought out a crazy series. That was mostly due to Jamal Murray, though. And now this series, Nikola Jokic came back to remind everybody he's the best player on the Denver Nuggets. It was never a question to me, but I know some folks in the world were like, maybe Jamal Murray overtook him as the star. No, it's not like that at all. And now they got to come back from 3-1 against the Clippers. Now, honestly, I do believe the Clippers are going to win. I don't think Kawhi is going to allow a team to just ruin his chance at a third title and a third Finals MVP. And I don't think Paul George is going to just sit there idly by and just watch, his best chance at a title in years just slip away from his fingers at the hands of a young team like this. But win or lose, I want everybody to just clap it up for Denver. They've had a great season. If they win, they're going to lose to the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals. That's a guarantee. I want them to put my $1 million on that. I want them to put $3 million on the Lakers beating the Nuggets in the Western Conference Finals. But even if they lose to the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals, we got to clap it up for them. They had an amazing season, and who knows where they're going to be in the future. In the near future, it seems like. I feel like they're just maybe a piece away. Not even a piece away. They're Michael Porter Jr.'s development away from being something serious. Because Michael Porter Jr. is no pushover either. And I know everybody was mad at him for, asking for the ball, but not really asking for the ball. And Dame Lillard was on Twitter upset at him. And, I mean, when it comes to team chemistry, you're not supposed to say things like that. But he's used to being the star. He was a great recruit out of high school. And an injury messed him up, and everybody just forgot about him. But I'm pretty sure, he still has that mindset of being the best on the floor, like, or the best on his team, and knowing he can provide and do some things in certain situations. But yeah, I'm getting off track here. The Clippers need to win this game. If the Clippers don't win this game, I don't want to hear about Kawhi being better than LeBron ever again. Because if this is LeBron and the Lakers, this would not even be a feasible option. Denver would have been gone in 5 games. It would not be a game 7. So really tonight, they need to find a way to neutralize Nikola Jokic. Maybe they gotta send 2 people at him. But I mean, Jokic is a good passer, so he's gonna dime somebody for a 3. So I guess you're gonna have to really get the rotations right. And oh wait, Doc Rivers, he's been known to not really coach his teams well through fourth quarters. There's a clip resurfacing around of Phil Jackson saying he knows how to lose in the fourth quarter, and man, I mean, it looks true. But I don't know why. Well, I do know why. The Clippers keep losing these leads because it's like when you're playing your little cousin in 2K or something. It's like, oh, I'm up by like 12. If I just start taking trick shots and fades and stuff, there's no way he's gonna beat me. The Clippers see Denver as this little young team, so it's like, oh, we up by 19, we up by 21. Man, this game is already over. Let's take our foot off the gas because there's no way they're coming back like this. And then Denver starts chipping away at that lead, chipping away. And next thing you know, they're up 10. So if the Clippers can keep their foot on the gas the whole entire night, which I'm sure they're going to do, I think there's no doubt that they can win this game. If the Clippers would have kept their foot on the gas in the last 2 games, this series would already be over. But because of who Denver is, and because Denver is such a young team, such an underdog team, the Clippers didn't take them very seriously. And that costed them, the last 2 games. It costed them those 2 giant leads. So if you ask me who I'm picking the Clippers in 7, obviously. Because I think they're going to keep their foot on the gas the entire night. Kawhi's going to do Kawhi things. We're going to most likely see a good game from Paul George. Lou Williams has been terrible. He hasn't been who we've known him to be, 6th man of the year, Lou. He hasn't been that guy. He's been shooting terrible, averaging a low number of points. We're going to have to see how they try to contain Nikola Jokic. We're going to have to see if Jamal Murray goes nuclear because we know he's capable of going about 30, 35, on any given night. We're going to have to see if Michael Porter Jr., what he gives us. And we're just going to have to see. And if the Nuggets win, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm pretty sure their confidence is sky high. They done came back from 2-3-1, series deficits. So if I was them, my confidence would be sky high too. But yeah, I'm going with Clippers in 7 because I think Kawhi's going to keep his foot on the gas. The rest of the crew is going to keep their foot on the gas. And no matter what Nikola Jokic does, they don't have anybody in Denver who can stop Kawhi and Paul George. And if they just stay focused, stay locked in, keep their foot on the gas. I know I keep saying that, but I really want to, make that a point of emphasis. If they keep their intensity, there's no way the Clippers can lose this game. Alright, y'all. You see it to the end of this video. Thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.